Namaste. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Sabhayai Namaha. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
And can you see the presentation?
Yes.
Thank you. Shankari Amma, that was excellent. Thank you so much. And
Beautiful.
thank you all. Thank you all for joining today. And this is the sixth and the last of our 6 sessions, JiGNaSa. JiGNaSa, we named it as JiGNaSa, standing for Joy in Gita and Naama Sahasra. And Naama Sahasra, by convention, the 2 Naama Sahasras, Vishnu Sahasranama and Dalita Sahasranama, Shiva Sahasranama, Ganesha and Surya Sahasranama, Lakshmi Sahasranama, and so on. But the most popular ones are these 2. And when it comes to Shiva, Namakam Chamakam is more popular than Shiva Sahasranama. So this is reflecting. It's not expounding. Reflecting on Vishnu Sahasranama and referencing Bhagavad Gita. And the inspiration for this thought was Shankaracharya's Bhaja Govindam verse. Geyam Gita Nama Sahasram. Bhagavad Gita and Sahasranama, Vishnu Sahasranama, are the ones to be chanted and enchanted and experienced. We have seen the Purva Pitika, Purva Bhaga, where Dhyana Shlokas were there, along with Dhyana Shlokas, a few other verses, and also how Vishnu Sahasranama should be chanted as a mantra. So, with Anganyasa, Karanyasa, so all that we have briefly discussed. Then after that, the Sahasranama, the 1,000 names are embedded in 108 verses. 108 verses. And the last of the 108 verses was we discussed last time. Vanamali, Gadi, Shangi, Shankhi, Chakri, Chanandaki. Sriman Narayanor Vishnu, Vasudevo Bhirakshatu. Vanamali, the Vanamala, the eternal, everlasting, evergreen garland. The garland which is made up of great qualities. Each pushpa is a quality. And ahimsa, prathamam pushpam, like that, let me say. So there are great flowers which make the garland. So gunas, kalyana gunas, aishwarya gunas. Gadi, gada, the mace, which can remove any of the afflictions which are close by, the afflictions, the internal afflictions, tapatrayas. Gada is used to destroy the one which is nearby, the enemy who is nearby. And the enemy who is nearby is none other than our own mind, and then tapas which afflict us internally. The tapas, or the afflictions, are threefold. Tapatraya, we say, tapatraya. The one within, the one from others, and the one from above. So, adhyatmika, adhibhautika, and adhidaivika. Because Gada can remove that. Shangi. Shangam is the name of the Dhanus of Vishnu. Like Pinaki is for Shiva, Gandiva is for Arjuna, Kodanda for Sri Rama. So Shanga. Shanga means Saanga, the beautiful parts. And we have talked about what are his parts, entire the universe, each of these, the mountains, the trees, the oceans, and us, we're all his angas. Then Chakra, Sudarshana Chakra. Chakra is a Kala Chakra. Kala. Kalosmi loka kshayakrit pravuddha. Ritusudarshana kalaha, we say. So Kala Chakra. Then Asi. So the sword is named as Nandaka, the one which gives happiness to the devotees with the everlasting protection. So Nandaka. So Vanamali, Gadeshangi, Shankhi, Chakri, Chanandaki, Shankha, Panchajanyam, Rishikesho, Devadattam, Dhananjaya. So Panchajanya is historically, it was made up of the bones from Panchajana Rakshasa. So when he was killed by Krishna, he gave his bones and then requested him to make this conch out of it. But if you look at the spiritual meaning of it, Panchajanya, the one which is made up of 5 things. And the 5 things are the 5 great elements: earth, water, fire, air, and ether. And our body is made up of these 5 things. And once he fills the prana into it, we come into existence. So Panchajanyam, that is his conch, the awakening, the enlivening conch. So these are his great weapons. And there is a Panchayudha Stotra we can take up in one of the sessions next time. Now we enter the Phalashruti. Phalashruti. So we go quickly because we need the essence of it. And then not all verses are from Anushasanika Parva. So some are included as Phalashruti or Uttarapitika. So everyone wants to know what's in it for me. VIF. We call it VIF. What's in it for me? Now we'll get into this. Pramodini ji, you want to chant this?
Yeah. Uttarapīఠika phalashruti itīdam kirtanīyasya keshavasya mahatmanah namnam sahasram divyanam asheshena prakirtitam.
Iti, idam, this, idam stotram, iti means thus. So we say Om Tat Sat Iti. So we say that. Iti guhyatamam shastram. In the 15th chapter, we see the last verse. So thus, idam, this stotram, Keshavasya. Keshava, we reveled on this name Keshava. Mahatmanaha, the great Atma, Brihadatma. Kirtaniyasya, the one which can be chanted so melodiously. Of what? Sahasram Namnam, of all 1,000 names, divine, Divyanam, Asheshena Prakirtitam. Endlessly they are praised, endlessly. Because Sahasra means not just 1,000. There are so many names. We just now, for the sake of Athava Bahunaitena Kimyatena Tavarjuna Vistabhyahamidam Krishnam Ekamsena Sthito Jagat. So we might have just scratched the surface of it. Next one.
Ya idam shruniyat nityam yaschapi parikirtayet na shubham prapnuyat kinchit somutreha chamanavaha.
Yaha, whoever he may be, he who, whoever she may be, she who, idam, shruniyat, even if you listen, because the vibrations have their effect. The sound has the effect. Yaha cha api parikirtayet. So whoever praises these, praising means appreciating. Appreciating means experiencing. Then the next is experimenting and practicing. So these are the great qualities for him or her, manavaha, that human, manavaha. We came from manu, so that's why we are called manavaha. Here and hereafter. So iha and amutra. Amutra means hereafter. Iha means here. Ashubham na. There is no downfall, there is no failure for such a person.
वेदान्तगो ब्राह्मण स्यात् क्षत्रियो विजयी भवेत् वैश्यो धन समृद्ध स्यात् शूद्र सुखमवाप्नुयात्.
So whether he or she may be Vedantagaha, the knower of Vedas and Vedantas, Brahmanaha, Kshatriyaha, Vaishya, or Sudra. And these are not according to the caste they are born in. These are because of the qualities they are made of. Okay, and these Chaturvarnas were created by the Creator because it is important for any society to sustain. Chaturvanyam maya srishtam guna karma vibhagashaha. According to one's own guna and one's own act, one's own quality, the innate quality, and then one's own the exhibition of the activity, innate quality and exhibited activity. That is guna and karma. According to that, we see who is Brahmana. Brahmana is the one who is endowed with Shamodamas-tapas shaucham kshantirajavamevacha jnanam vijnanam astikyam brahma karma svabhavajam. Control over one's own mind, one's own senses, the one who has the determination to achieve anything with like a penance and cleanliness internally, externally, and in earnings. So artha shaucham, kshanti, the pardoning ability, arjavam, the straightforwardness, trikarana shuddhi. Then jnanam, vijnanam, astikyam, these are all the great qualities of Brahma. So that Brahmana Vedantago bhavet. So that Brahmana wants to know what is beyond this mundane world. What is the purpose of knowing all this? So that is Vedantagaha, knowing the essence of Veda. Not only that, experiencing the Vedantagaha. So his or her ambition only is that so he or she shall attain that. Kshatriya, he wants to be successful. He wants to win over everything. So that's his innate great quality and ambition. And that's what he will be working for his sake and for others. Kshatriya, the one who protects not only himself, but his own people, his own country. So what are the qualities? Shauryam tejo dhrutir dakshyam yuddhe chapya palayanam danameswara bhavascha kshatram karma svabhavajam. Shauryam, valor, tejas, splendor, dhrute, determination, dakshyam, the dexterity, yuddhe apalayanam, not returning in a war like Arjuna wanted to. Dhanam, ability to share, Ishvara Bhava, the leadership, and that is all great qualities of Kshatriya. And he, Vijayi Bhavet, Vaishyo Dhana Samruddha Syat. Vaishya, we need Vaishyas. We need people who can. We need bankers. We need financiers. We need money for living. So that Kshatriya, that Vaishya, that Brahmana is within us, and then some of us have these more qualities than the other. So someone with great stock exchange knowledge, someone how to make money in a better way and how to save the money in a better way. So Krishi, Go Raksha Vanijyam, Vaishya Karma Swabhavajam. Working hard, protecting the properties and Vanijyam is business. So making good business out of it. This is Vaishya Karma. Paricharyatmakam Karma, the ability to serve, the ability to help, and ever readiness to help others is Shudra Swabhava. So Shudra, by connotation, it is a demeaning name these days, but it is not. All of us are born as Shudras. All of us are Shudras. Janmana jayate Shudra. So that's our innate and great quality. Next.
Dharmarthi prapnuyat dharmam, artharthi chathamaapnuyat, कामानवाप्नुयात् कामी प्रजार्थी चाप्नुयात् प्रजाः.
Dharmarthi, the one who seeks dharma. We have four purusharthas, and they are dharma, artha, kama, moksha. So bhutaye, tani vakshyami bhutaye. Bhishma says that I shall tell you. Bhuti means attaining these four great things. And Jaya means attaining these four things. We talked about it. So Dharmarthi, the one who seeks dharma, he will see dharma. He will find dharma in this stotra. And if you are seeking any artha, dharma viruddho bhuteshu kamosme bharatarshava. That kama, which is not opposite to dharma, that is me, O Arjuna, in Bhagavad Gita we have seen. Kamaha kamakritkanta kama kama pradaprabhu in Vishnu Sahasranam. He is the kama, he is the kama prada, and he is kamaha also. So when we go beyond the limit, he shall see, he shall put a seal on that. And at the same time, when the kama is not opposite to dharma, he will see to that it is fulfilled. So prajarthi, if you seek progeny, because one of the names is Prajanas Chasmi Kandarpaha. We have seen that Prajanaha. Udbhava, Udbhavascha Bhavishyata. Udbhava means the one who is born. So the one who is born. So those who are seeking the kids, children, good children, they'll get good progeny.
Bhaktimanya sadotthaya shuchistadgata sahasram vasudevasya namnametat prakirtayet.
Yeah. So whoever that Bhaktiman, and then what is a Bhaktiman? We have to take up these 7 Bhakti or Bhakta Saptakam in the 12th chapter. The 7 verses which talks about the Lakshanas of Bhakta. And it doesn't talk about what to wear and then what to put on your forehead and then how many times do you have to fast or go to temple. It actually talks about great qualities. So such a one, when he contemplates on these Sahasra Namas, he, being pure, externally and internally, going in the right path, is always awakened, always ready to go ahead and do the work in the world outside.
Yashah prapnoti vipulam yati pradhanyameva cha achalam shriyam apnoti shreyah prapnotyanuttamam.
Yashas, who doesn't want this? Yashas, fame, Shriyam, riches, both earthly and spiritual, and Shreyas, the prosperity. Shreyascha preyascha manushya metat. There is preyas and there is Shreyas. And we have talked about some of the aspects of preyas in the previous verses. So, kamana vapnoti. So, and then Shreyas also. So, Shreyas and preyas, both Bhukti and Mukti.
Na bhayam kvachidapnoti viryam tejascha vindati bhavatya rogo dyutiman balarupa gunanvitaha.
And there is no fear. Swalpamapyasya dharmasya trayate mahato bhayat. Either Bhagavad Gita or Vishnu Sahasranam. Bhayapaha, Duswapna Nashanaha. We have seen those names. So then Viryam, the valor, Tejas, the splendor comes to these persons. If you have seen people chanting this, you can see there is a varchas, there is a little glow in their face and eyes. Then arogaha bhavati, bhavatya rogaha. So roga, disease, aroga, diseaseless. So he or she becomes diseaseless. Dyutiman, so that glow you will see. Balarupa gunanvitaha. So the guna is the great quality. Sattva guna is the balam. So balam, brahmana balam. So balam, brahmana balam, they say. So abhayam, arogyam, viryam, tejas. So all this. And again, I know many people who personally told me, and I have seen them exhibiting these and experiencing these by chanting Vishnu Sahasranama.
रोगार्तो मुच्यते रोगात् बद्धो मुच्येत बन्धनात् भयान् मुच्येत भीतस्तु मुच्येतापन्न आपदः.
So the one who is afflicted with roga will be helped. Of course, so you may say that you being a physician, how can you say this when there is a prescribed medicine and then when the patients come to you, you prescribe. So this will give you a direction to go to the right person. And this also, it's prachodhanam we say, as in Gayatri mantra we say. So it propels you in the right direction to go to the right physician or right healthcare provider at the right time or to the right hospital or right place. And it also propels the caregivers to take care, to diagnose rightly and then to treat rightly. Baddho mucheta bandhanat. So even I know someone who was imprisoned for no reason. And then when they chanted this, so it just so happened that in next few days, so they were released. And then bhayat, muchet, bhitastaha, the one who bhitaha, the one who is scared. So what is a scare? Scared of the future, worry of the past. So we will be released of these. Then apada is a calamity which suddenly comes. So these will be helped.
दुर्गाण्यतितरत्याशु पुरुषः पुरुषोत्तमं स्तुवन्नाम सहस्रेण नित्यं भक्ति समन्वितः.
So Durgani Atirati. So the one who can contemplate on these, Vishnu Sahasranama and Bhagavad Gita, he knows how to pass the hurdles. So hurdle, Durga is Durgaha, Durgaha. So we have seen that Durga, Durgamo, Durga. And Durga is feminine. Durgaha is, we have seen that, masculine. In Bhagavad Gita also we see Machitta sarva durgani mat prasadat tarishyase. So by my grace, O Arjuna, you will cross these hurdles.
वासुदेवाश्रयो मर्त्यो वासुदेवपरायणः सर्वपापविशुद्धात्मा याति ब्रह्म सनातनम्.
So the one who can think of that Vasudeva Sarvamiti, for such a person, ko ragaha is so kaha dveshaha. Where is raga? Where is dvesha? Bahunam janmanam ante jnanavan mam prapadyate Vasudeva Sarvamiti samahatma sudurlabha. If you can reach that state, if you can see the God within yourself and in others, so where is the raga? Where is the dvesha? Where is the duality? That Vasudeva Parayanaha, that Matyaha. Matyaha means the one who is destined to die. We are all Matyas. So we are all Matyas. Sarva Papa Vishuddhatma. So being cleansed from all the deficits, all the mistakes, all the errors, all the issues, then he or she would be eligible to see that ultimate supreme consciousness and ultimate divinity, abode of divinity.
न वासुदेव भक्तानाम् अशुभं विद्यते क्वचित् जन्म मृत्यु जरा व्याधि भयं नैवोपजायते.
So for Vasudeva Bhaktas, there is no Ashubha, no matter whatsoever. Kvachittapi, na vidyate. And there is no fear of Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi. We have seen this. So Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi, Dukkha, Dosha, Anudarshanam. So when we know that these are inevitable, we see the grace in aging. We see the beauty of every age, and we see the reality, and we know that these are inevitable things. So Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi, Bhayam. It's not that you will not have any of these. You will surpass this. You will be able to deal with this in a better way.
इमं स्तवमधीयानः श्रद्धा भक्ति समन्वितः युज्येतात्मसुखक्षान्तिः श्रीधृतिस्मृतिकीर्तिभिः.
So whoever listens to this, reads this, contemplates on this, so he or she would attain sukha, happiness, kshanti. Kshanti is pardoning ourselves, pardoning yourself, pardoning others, and then Shri, prosperity, dhriti, determination, smriti, great memory, and kirti. And we have seen that these are the vibhutis of Lord Vishnu or Krishna, as we see in Bhagavad Gita. Kirti Shri Vakcha Nari Nam Smritir Medha Dhriti Kshama. These are my qualities, Arjuna. These are my vibhutis. Next one, 13th
न
verse.
क्रोधो न च मात्सर्यं न लोभो न शुभामतिः भवन्ति कृतपुण्यानां भक्तानां पुरुषोत्तमे.
Na shubhamati, na plus ashubhamati, na shubhamati. So there is no anger. I mean, anger management, we need it. So when we all are born with these 6 great cousins, Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsara, but we will be able to analyze it. We'll be able to control it over a period of time. Matsarya bhava, jealousy, and krodha, the anger, lobha, the greed. And in 16th chapter, we see this. Trividham narakasyedam dwaram nashanam kama krodhastadha lobha tasmad etatrayam tyajet. Kama, krodha, lobha. These are the 3 gateways to the hell.
द्यौश्चन्द्रार्क नक्षत्र खं दिशो भूर्महो दधिः वासुदेवस्य वीर्येण विधृतानि महात्मनः.
Now, see, we talked about what's in it for me, what do I get? You get so many. If you think that, oh, these are all just to lure you, you try one that you want. And if you don't get it, a year later, we'll talk about it. Sincerely, if you approach this. And there's so much of opulence, and then so much of vast expansion, this universe, which is nothing but Vishnumayam, Sarvam Khalu Idam Brahma, Sarvam Khalvidam Brahma, Sarvam, all this. Now you'll see that. Dhyau, the space. Chandra, such along with the Chandra, moon, Arka, sun god, Nakshatra, the stars, Kham, Akasha, Dhyau, so there's so many spaces, we know now scientifically also, there's so many layers. Bhu, Bhuloka, Mahodadihi, Mahaudhati, the great oceans. All these are Sarvam Vishnumayam. Antaramamayam, Jagamanta Ramamayam, Sarvam Krishnamayam, everything, Vistabhyahamidam Krishnam, Ekam Senastito, Yadyad Vibhuti Matsatvam, Srimadurjitamevava, Tatta Devava Gachatvam, Mama Tejomsa Sambhavam. So all these are me, O Arjuna. The splendor in Aditya, the luster in the moon, and the heat of the fire, all that is me, O Arjuna. Yada dityagatam tejo, jagadbhasayate khilam, yachandramasi yachagnav, tattejo vidhi mamakam. So all these great Ashtavidha Prakriti, Bhumirapo nalo vayuhu, kammano buddhirevacha, ahankaramiti Ahankara iti yamme bhinna prakriti rastada. This Ashtavidha Prakriti is mine, O Arjuna. And that is said in Vishnu Sahasranama and Bhagavad Gita.
ससुरासुर गंधर्वं सयक्षोरग राक्षसं जगद्वशे वर्तते तेदं कृष्णस्य सचराचरम्.
So now you have to see here. Vishnu Sahasranama was taught by Bhishma and compiled by Vedavyasa, but originally said by rishis. Rishibhit parigitani tani vakshyami bhutaye. So that Many rishis, Rishibihi, they said this. That I'm saying you, O Arjuna, now. And this is who? This is nothing but this Krishna who is standing here right in front of us. That Vishnu, who is Nirakara, has taken an Akara and Avatara now as Krishna. And he is Chara Acharam, that which moves and that which moves not. Sura, Susturati, the one who is always happy, ever pleasant because you think of good of the world. If you cannot think of the good of the world, you cannot be ever pleasant. That's guaranteed. Ever pleasant means you are actually seeking the happiness of everyone and everything in this universe. So that Devas, Dyotanatiti Devas, they have that great prakasha, that light. Devanam asmi Vasavaha. Among those devas, I am the Vasava, I am Indra. Gandharvanam Chitrarathaha. I am Gandharvas. Among Gandharvas, I am Chitraratha. Vittesho Yaksharakshasam. Among the Yakshas, I am Kubera. So that is said here. Sasurasura Gandharvam Sayaksho Uragarakshasam Jagadvashe Vartatedam Krishnasya Sacharacharam.
इंद्रियाणि मनो बुद्धिर् सत्वं तेजो बलं धृतिः वासुदेवात्मकान्वाहुः क्षेत्रं क्षेत्रज्ञ एव च
Vasudevatmakani ahuhu. These are all part of Vasudeva, O Arjuna. Here, O Yudhishthira, Bhishma is saying to Yudhishthira. The Vishnu Sahasranama is told by Bhishma to Yudhishthira in front of Krishna and many other sages, along with Vyasa and others. And not only what you see outside, and then not only what you see in your own body and in others, and also the one which you cannot see but perceive. What are they? Indriyas, Karmendriyas and Jnanendriyas. Manas, Buddhi, Sattvam, Tejas, Balam, Dhriti, all these. And we have seen this. Tejas, Tejasvinamaham, Balam, Balavatam Chaham. So, Dhriti, Smriti, Kirti, all these. Sattvam, Sattvavatamaham. Then Kshetra, Kshetrajnam. So Kshetra, Kshetrajnam. Kshetrajnam chapi mam vidhi sarva kshetreshu bharata. Then this Indriyas and Manas and Buddhi, in the 3rd chapter we see. Indriyani paranyahuhu, indriyebhya param manaha, manasastu para buddhihi, yo buddhe paratastu saha. Indriyas no doubt are great. The sense objects are great actually first. Then the senses are greater than that because senses go find them and they want them. But superior to Indriyas is Manas, because Manas is the one which is driving them to go after. But Manas is controlled by Buddhi, the intellect. When Manas is dwindling, Manas is going after the things, it's the intellect which controls the Manas. But there is someone which is above this Buddhi intellect. That is Saha. That is Para. So Sa Buddhi, Sa Parakashtha, Sa Gatihi. So the one which is above Buddhi. So these are all his and he is above all these. He is all these and he is above all these.
सर्वागमानामाचारः प्रथमं परिकल्पते आचार प्रभवो धर्मो धर्मस्य प्रभुरच्युतः.
So Agama, Sarva Agamanam Acharaha, Sarva Agamanam, Agamas Vedas, scriptures. Achara Prathamam Parikalpate. So what are all these Vedas for? They have to practice. And then from the practice, the scriptures came. These original scriptures, Agamas are Apaurusheyas. They're not written, they're revealed. They're revealed to rishis. So, and who is the author and who is the knower? We have seen that. He is the author and he is the knower. And it has to be practiced. The practice is the first thing. And then who can lead us and who can give us the ability to practice? Dharmasya Prabhu Achyutaha. Achyutaha. The one he himself has come and shown as Rama and Krishna and practiced in this. Name parthasti kartavyam. Name parthasti kartavyam. Trishu lokeshu kimchana. Nana vaptam avaptavyam. Varta evacha karmani. There's nothing in this world, Arjuna, that has to be attained by me or that has not attained by me so far. Still, yet I work. Because yadyadacharati shresthaha tattadevetaro janah sayat pramanam kurute lokastadanvartate. He set the standard and we follow that. So when we try to hit the moon, you may not land in the moon, but you will be landing in the stars. So even a little bit of will help. So Ramo vigrahavan dharmaha. And Krishna, yato dharmaha tata Krishnaha, yata Krishnaha tato jayaha.
ऋषयः पितरो देवाः महाभूतानि धातवः जङ्गमाजङ्गमं चेदं जगन्नारायणोद्भवम्.
All these rishis, Maharshaya, Saptapurve, Chatvaro, Manavasthada, Madbhava, Manasa Jataha, Yesham Loka Ima Prajaha. All these came from me, O Arjuna, in Bhagavad Gita. And in Vishnu Sahasranama, now we see all these rishis, Rishayaha, that is plural of rishi. Pitaraha, Pitrudevatas, Devas, Mahabhutani. What are the Mahabhutas? The Pancha Mahabhutas, which we just talked about. Then Jangama, then Ajangama. Jangama, the one which moves. The Ja means born, and then Gama means moves. So we're born and then we are moving. Then Ajangama, the one which is not moving. Jangama, Ajangama. And all this Jagat. Jagat means Jayate Gachati. Jayate, the one which is born. So the world is born. Anadi, we don't know when, but Anadi, born. It came into existence. And Gachati, it's not the same. Ashwatha, it's like Ashwatha. It's not the same tomorrow. So that Jagat, Narayanasya Udbhavam, Narayanat Udbhavam, Narayanodbhavam. So it came from Narayana. And the word Narayana, Nara means life. Nara means life. Nara means Jiva. Nara means knowledge. So Ayana means abode. The abode of Naras, abode of Jivas, abode of life, abode of knowledge is Narayana. From him came all this. So just we are trying to see. I know if you do not know Vishnu Sahasranama fully, and if you do not know Bhagavad Gita fully, you might have got so confused whether I was talking about Vishnu Sahasranama, taking verses from Vishnu Sahasranama or Bhagavad Gita. So, but if they are making sense, then my mission is accomplished, that both are talking about the same. Next, Yogo Jnana.
योगो ज्ञानं तथा सांख्यं विद्याशिल्पादिकर्म च वेदाशास्त्राणि विज्ञानम् एतत् सर्वं जनार्दनात्.
Yogo, Yoga Vedam Neta, Pradhana Purusheshwaraha, we saw in Vishnu Sahasranama. And yoga, entire Bhagavad Gita is yoga. All the 18 chapters of yoga. And definitions of yoga are given. Yoga karma sukausalam, samatvam yoga uchyate. All that yoga is me, O Arjuna. Jnanam jnanavatama. And jnana lakshanas in 13th chapter 7 and 11, from 7 to 11. Sankhya Shastram. The one which Sankhya means the one which deals everything so perfectly, samyakyayate. Then all the Vidyas, all the Shilpas, all the Karmas, all the Vedas, all the Shastras, they all came from me, O Arjuna. I am the author of all those. Sarvasya chaham hridisannivishtaha mattas smritirjnanam apohanam cha vedaischa sarvai ahameva vedyaha vedantakrit vedavit evacha aham. And all this buddhi, buddhir jnanama sammohaha, kshama satyam damashamaha, sukham dukkham bhavo bhavaha, bhayam cha bhayam evacha. All these come from me only. Matta eva pruthak vidhaha.
एको विष्णुर्महाद्भूतं पृथग्भूतान्यनेकशः त्रीन् लोकान् व्याप्य भूतात्मा भुङ्क्ते विश्वभुगव्ययः.
So bhu means the one which comes into existence. Bhutaha, the one who came into existence. The one, he is the one ever existent. Ekaha Vishnuhu Mahadbhutam, the great existence. Sat, Chit, Ananda. So that Mahadbhutam. Then came so many. Then came Ahamatma Gudakesha Sarvabhutashaya Sthitaha Ahamadischa Madhyamcha Bhutanam Anta Evacha. That's why he is Mahadbhutam. He is Vishwabhukka and he is Avyaya. And Trin Lokan Vyapya, he Bhutatma. So he has pervaded all three because there is nothing other than him, nothing other than that Vishnu. Vishnu means Vyapakatvam, Sarva Vyapakatvat Vishnu. Vish Dhatu. Matta parataram nanyat kinchidasti dhananjaya maya sarvamidam protam sutre manigana iva. There's nothing other than me, O Arjuna.
इमं स्तवं भगवतो विष्णोर्व्यासेन कीर्तितं पठेद्य इच्छेत् पुरुषः श्रेयः प्राप्तुं सुखानि च.
And this stavam is the one which is him. Stavam is him. So Bhagavataha, Vishnoho, of Vishnu, they are put together by great Maharshi, sage Vyasa. Because of Vyasa, we have all this Vyasochistam Jagat Sarvam. And whoever reads this, listens to this, understands this, contemplates on this, experiences this, experiments this, Sukha, Shreyaha and Sukha. That means prayers and then Shreyas. He or she will attain. And in the same way, in Bhagavad Gita also, Sanjaya says, Vyasa prasadat shrutavan etad guhyamaham param yogam yogeshwarat krishnat sakshat kathayata swayam. I heard this by the grace of Vyasa Maharshi. So we have to salute Vyasa Maharshi every single day, every single day.
विश्वेश्वरमजं देवं जगतः प्रभुमव्ययं भजन्ति ये पुष्कराक्षं न ते यान्ति पराभवम्.
So whoever thinks of him, worships him, reveres him, that Vishweshwara, that Aja, that Deva, that Jagat Prabhu, that Avyaya, that Kamalapatraksha, Pushkaraksha, he or she will never see a failure because we have contemplated on the name Achyuta. Achyuta means Yasya Chutam Nasti. There is no downfall for him. Yena Chutam Nasti. Because of him, we don't have a failure or fall down. Lahabastesham, Jayastesham, Kutastesham, Parabhavaha. Esham Indivarashyamo Hridayastho Janardanaha. In whose heart this Janardana is, for them there is no Parabhava and always Labha and Jaya.
न ते यान्ति पराभवम् ॐ नम इति. अर्जुन उवाच पद्मपत्र विशालाक्ष पद्मनाभसुरोत्तम भक्तानामनुरक्तानां त्राता भव जनार्दन.
Now Arjuna is, these are all taken from Mahabharata elsewhere. So, but they're all there. Pandavas are there. And everyone is praising and everyone is in ecstasy. O Padmapatra Vishalaksha, O Kamalapatraksha, Tvattak Kamalapatraksha, Mahatmyam Apichapiyam. In Bhagavad Gita, he calls him as Kamalapatraksha. Padmapatra, O Vishalaksha, O Padmanabha, O Surottama. And the one who revels in your bhaktas, the one who loves dearly your bhaktas, Same Bhakta Priyosi me. So many Lakshanas are said, Sacha me Priyaha. So that one is so dear to me. You say, and you be the protector of them, O Janardana. Trata Bhava. Trata means protector.
Shri Bhagavanuvacha Yomanam Sahasrena Stotumichhati Pandava Sohamekena Shlokena Stutayevana Samshayaha.
Bhagavan is now assuring, Yo Mam Nama Sahasrena Stotumichhati Pandava. You don't have to say the entire verse for 30 minutes. Yaha, whoever he may be, he who, whoever she may be, she who, just develops this desire to think of me with these Sahasra Namas, Nama Sahasrena Stotum Ichchati, desires. That is good enough. Then I am praised. I am already praised by them. Saha aham ekena shlokena, even if they chant one verse, undoubtedly I am praised completely. I am very happy. Ek bas hai, bas ek bas. And the same thing in Bhagavad Gita. Neha bhikrama nashosti pratyavayo na vidyate swalpamapyasya dharmasya trayate mahato bhayate. Even a little bit of it will protect you from the greatest of the fears. So this ekena shlokena, what is that eka shloka? Eka shloka, you can take any shloka that you like, any quality that you liked, any Ishta Devata Nishta you have, or the last verse, whenever you go out, just think of Vanamali, Gadi, Shangi, Shankhi, Chakri, Chanandaki, Sriman, Narayan or Vishnu, Vasudevo, Bhirakshat. Or the one which we come to in a few minutes, when Parvati asks and then Shiva says, Ishvara says. And there is another way that we are all born according to nakshatras. There are 27 nakshatras, like Ashwini, Bharani, Shravana, Dhanishta, and so on. And each nakshatra has 4 padas. And we all are born. So somebody asks, what is your star and then which pada? So then we are born in one of those nakshatras and then one of the 4 padas, one of the 27 nakshatras and one of the 4 padas. So 27 times 4 is how much? 108. And these 108 verses, they represent each pada of that each nakshatra. So if you know your nakshatra and your pada, you go, the order is also there for nakshatras. So the 27. So you go to that particular number, say 16th star, you say. And then, so 16. So already we have to complete 15 times 4. The 60 are over by then. So then the 61st verse onward, 61, 62, 63, 64 will be yours. So one of them depending upon your pada. So that also is said. But if you don't want to be, any verse you take up one day and then just contemplate on that. That's good enough. Any verse, one day, just take up, just contemplate on one verse.
Sutayevana Samshaya Om Nama Iti Vyasa Uvacha Vasanat Vasudevasya Vasitam Bhuvanatrayam Sarvabhuta Nivasosi Vasudeva Namostute.
And we reveled on this verse when we were reveling on the name Vasudeva. Vasanat, because of the residence. Where is the address? The address of Bhagavan is Bhuvanatrayam, Swadesho Bhuvanatrayam. So all these 3 worlds, Jagra, Swapna, Sushupti, Bhuloka, Bhuvarloka, Suvarloka. Vasitam te Jagatrayam, we say also. Then Sarvabhuta Nivasaha Asi. So Ishvara Sarvabhutanam Hriddeshe Arjuna Tishtati. So residing in the cave of the heart of each being. That's why you are called Vasudeva. Sarvani Bhutani Asmin Vasanti. Sarveshu Bhuteshu Yaha Vasati. Saha Vasudevaha.
Shri Vasudeva Namosutta Om Nama Iti Parvatyuvacha Kenopayena Laghuna Vishnor Nama Sahasrakam Pathyate Panditair Nityam श्रोतुमिच्छाम्यहं प्रभो.
Yeah. So before going to the exam, just getting, getting the leak of the question paper or just knowing the answer, Parvati, because of the closeness to Shiva, asks, boss, can you please tell me a shortcut to this Vishnu Sahasranama? Because I know many pandits, many knowers that you grace them, they seem to be just saying this in a very shortcut, Kena upayena, by what idea? Upaya, by what means? Laghuna, the shortcut. This Vishnu's Sahasra Nama, 108 verses, 1,000 names. And if you add Purva Pitika, Uttara Pitika, so many verses. But Nityam, it looks like they are chanting every single day. Pandits, Patyate Panditaihi. It is read and then chanted by Pandits. Tell me that upaya, tell me that shortcut. That I really want to know. Shrotum Ichhami, Aham Shrotum Ichhami. Oh Prabhu, oh my Lord. Yeah. So these days maybe, hey honey, can you please tell me the shortcut? So now Parvati has asked dearly, and Ishvara, do you think he will not tell the secret? He now tells the secret. This is the secret.
ईश्वर उवाच श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं रामनाम वरानने.
Ishvara, the Lord, he says, Shri Rama 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 iti Rame. I revel by saying Shri Rama Rama Rama. Shri is Lakshmi Sahita. Rama, Ramachandra is one meaning. Rama means same thing as Vasudeva. Sarveshu Bhuteshu, in all beings, he revels Ramate iti Ramaha. Sarvani Bhutani Asmin Ramanti. All the beings revel in him. That is Rama. And Rama, we have reveled in one of these verses. And when we talked about Ayodhya. So Ra plus A plus Ma. So Ra plus A plus Ma. Ra is Agni Bija. A is Arka Surya Bija. Ma is Chandra Bija. Srishti Sthiti Laya. Akara, Ukara, Makara. Rama. And saying this 3 times, I'll tell you a couple more things about it. Ra, according to the numerology of the alphabets, represents 2, because it belongs to Ya Varga, the group of Ya. Ya, Ra, La, Va. So Ra is the second one. Then Ma is the 5th of Pa Varga. Pa, Pa, Ba, Bha, Ma. So 5 times 2 is what? 10. Then 10 times 10 is 100. And then 100 times 10 is 1,000. So if you say Rama, Rama, Rama 3 times, then you have already said 1,000 names. That's one meaning. Then Rama, Rama, Rama for Jagra, Swapna, Sushupti, Avasthas, for Bhuta, Bhavishyat, and Bhavatta. So for past, present, and future. So all these for your tapatrayas, all 3 afflictions to be gone. We say Rama. Because when you say Ra, all your suffering is gone. And when you say Ma, it won't come back to you. Because it is Sahasranama Tulyam. And then he addresses Parvati Devi as, O Varanane, O beautiful faced Parvati, Anana is face. O Manorame, O the one with beautiful mind, pleasant thoughts. Rame, overall you are so magnificent and then so beautiful. Rame, a beautiful lady is called Rama. Ramayanam means Ramasya Ayanam, Ramayaha Ayanam. Ramayam, it is a story of the great lady. Rama means great lady. Oh, great lady. So now you see the one who has a beautiful face. That means who has a beautiful speech. Manorama, the one who has beautiful thought. And Rama means overall, the great character, great lady. So Manasa, Vacha, Karmana, all. So all these three things are addressed. That is one meaning if you take feminine, Manorama, Rama, Varanana. But if you take it in a masculine way, all these three belong to that Vishnu or Rama. So Rame in Rama, Ramaha, Rame in Rama, Manorame in Manorama, Manorama masculine, Manoramaha masculine, Manorama feminine, Ramaha masculine, Rama feminine, Varananaha is masculine, Varanana is feminine. So now, if you take masculine, it is Saptami Vibhakti in Rama, in the one who has beautiful thoughts, and in the one who has beautiful face, Ramachandra, in that Manorama. The Manorama means the one who is very pleasing to the mind. When you cannot analyze with your great intellect, all you need is just think of that Rama, then you get that very, very, very appeasing mind. Then all the tapa is gone. That's why you say Rama for anything and everything, sukha or dukkha. And so Rama is part of our life. Rama is our life. And without Rama, we are not there. If you Yaha Ramam na pashyati, who cannot see Rama, Yamcha Ramaha na pashyati, who cannot be seen by Rama, then there is no life for him or her. So that is the beauty of it. So Rameshwaraha, if you see, I'm sorry, I'm taking a little bit more time. Rameshwaraha, you might have heard. Narendra Modi has gone there recently. So Rameshwara means Ramasya Ishwara. Rama worships Lord Shiva there because he is Ishwara for Rama, Ramasya of Ishwara of Rama. But if you Narada goes and asks Rama, who is your Lord of deity of worship, he says Ishwara, because that's why Rameshwara, I worshipped Ishwara there, Rameshwara, he says. Ramasya Ishwara because he's my Ishwara. Then Narada goes to Kailas and asks, this is what Rama was saying. What do you think of Rama? And you are saying, yes, Sri Rama, Rama, Rameti, Rame, Rame, Manoram. And what about this Rameshwaram? He says Rameshwara means Yasya Ishwaraha Rama. Whose Lord is Rama, that's called Rameshwaram. So whose Lord is Rama? My Lord is Rama. So that's why is Rameshwaram there. So he is there. Then Narada gets confused. Let me go to my father and then ask Brahmaji what he says. What does Rameshwara mean? Does it belong to Rama or Ishwara? He says, Asau Ramascha Ishwarascha. It is Rama and it is Ishwara. Both are one and the same. Rama eva Ishwara, Rameshwara. So that is what the beauty of this Rama and Ishwara. And Parvati Devi asking and Lord Shiva saying. Okay, the last few verses.
Sri Rama Nama Varanana Om Nama Iti Brahmovacha Namostwannantaya Sahasramurtaye Sahasrapadakshi Shirorubahave Sahasranamne Purushaya Shashvate Sahasrakoti Yugadharine Namaha Shri Sahasrakoti Yugadharine Om Nama Iti.
So it's very self-explanatory. Sahasramurti, Sahasrapada, Sahasra Shiras, Sahasra Purusha. So to you, oh, thousand named, thousand formed, salute to you, salute to you.
Sanjaya Uvacha Yatra Yogeshwarah Krishno Yatra Partho Dhanurdharah Tatra Shrir Vijayor Bhutir Dhruva Nitir Matir Mama.
This is Ekashloki Bhagavad Gita. The last verse, we have reveled on this in the previous verse. Wherever there is Yogeshwara Krishna, wherever there is ready to act Arjuna, Dhanurdhara Partha, that's where all Vijaya, Bhuti, and Dhruva Niti is there. And Sanjaya says so.
Sri Bhagavan Uvacha Ananyaschintayanto mam ye janah paryupasate tesham nityabhiyuktanam yogakshemam vahamyaham paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge.
These are Abhaya shlokas. They give us so much of strength when you think of these. Because he'll take care of our yoga and kshema. All we worry in life is about yoga and kshema. Yoga is something to attain. Kshema is whatever we have to retain. So the worry is, oh, we may lose what we have. And the fear is, oh, we may not get what we want. And then I come here to protect the sadhus, to destroy the evil, to re-establish dharma. Paritranaya sadhunam, vinashaya cha dushkritam, dharma samsthapanarthaya, sambhavami yuge yuge.
Artha vishannadiha shila
Shithilastabhita.
Ghoreshu cha vyadishu vartamanaah sankirtya narayana shabdamatram vimukta dukkha sukhino bhavanti.
So Narayana is such a great name. Narayana is Sarva Papa Vishuddhatma. So Narasya Ayanam, he is the abode of all. He is the abode of life. He is the abode of Narasa. So Arthas, Vishannas, Artho, Jignasur Artharthi, Jnani cha Bharatarshava. So all different kinds of people, and more so when you are so scared, when you are in affliction, when you are so sad, when you are not seeing any light, you think at the end of the tunnel, and he is the light, and he will make you fight. So by just remembering him, vimukta dukkhaha sukhino bhavanti.
Kayena vacha manasendriyairva buddhyatmana va prakrite svabhavat karomi yadyat sakalam parasmai narayanayeti samarpayami.
Yeah. So whatever now we chanted and we talked about, we expounded and we explained and we reveled, all that, let us surrender, let us present it at the feet of Narayana. And here asking us to excuse because I have done mistakes in pronouncing, so that also please pardon. Yadakshara padabhrashtam.
Yadakshara padabhrashtam matrahinam tu yad bhavet tatsarvam kshamyatam deva narayana namostute. Visarga
Visarga
bindu
bindu
matrani
matrani, padapadaksharaani cha, nyonani cha, atiriktani kshamasva purushottama. So we have done so many grammatical mistakes, so many phonetic mistakes, and then so many grammar rules we have not followed. All that, please pardon me. And now, Jai Shri Ram, Jai Siya Ram, Jai Sai Ram. Sarvam Shri Krishnarpanamastu. Thank you so much.